morning, Facebook. It is Ryan Speltz, your Kickbutt Mortgage guy, and today we are with Lisa Howard from Homebot, explaining the benefits. We're going to turn this into like a weekly series, right, Lisa? Does that sound good?
Yep, absolutely.
Help everybody understand how Homebot works. This is a tool that we use in our business, and a lot of very good loan originators are using, a lot of good realtors are using to keep their clients in the know what's going on with their home on a monthly basis. And so it's something that a lot of my clients have reached out to me and said, this is amazing. They always know what the value of their home is, and I don't want to spoil too many features. So I'll let Lisa kind of take it from there, and she's going to review the Homeowners Digest, which will go out once a month to the client or once a quarter, depending on how you set it up. And it's just a lot of really good information. So Lisa, take it away. I'll add your screen here and you can go ahead.
All right, great. Oh, good morning, everybody on Facebook. Yeah, we're going to take a nice little tour through the Homebot. We call it a digest. Some people like to call it the financial dashboard, but it's number one, going to keep you in front of your clients, as well as provide them with really good information so that they're engaging with you and not going out to the wild web looking for those answers. So as you see, top of mind, there you are when they get their digest. And Ryan, you're correct. They get it once a month because they do get relevant information. We, on average, have between a 55 and a 60% monthly engagement rate. So consumers absolutely love it. But then it's taken immediately to the value of their home. And we get this information from multiple sources like the MLS, public records, as well as one of the largest financial data aggregators. And we utilize them because they're conservative. But if your client, maybe they've done some improvements, and in this crazy market, now is such a great time to stay in front of them so they can let you know, hey, we redid the kitchen. The minute they click this button here, you just got notified via text and email that your client would like a CMA. That's the time to shine. Pick up the phone. Your biggest differentiator between you and those multi-billion-dollar companies is personal connection. Personal connection will win 100% of the time. Then they can go over here and they can look and see what their current mortgages are. And if they've paid extra, they can simply update the balance. And then in this section here, love great visuals. It's very easy to understand. And they can see a little historical view, but we want to take it even a step further. And they can go in and you can see, you can place videos all throughout the Homebot Digest. They can get a more detailed look into their market. Now, this is especially important because right now, what do we need? More inventory. Well, how are we going to get it? Well, showing our people that this is your value, and wait, you have 3 strong selling signals? Whoa, let's get more details on that. They can go in, educate themselves on the appreciation, as well as that good cash position. Wow, we didn't realize that we were going to make that much on our home, and our area is in high demand. You'll notice all throughout the Homebot Digest are these pink call to action buttons. So your client can be in their home, maybe late at night, the kids are bed, and they can communicate with you. So in the morning, you're going to go to your email and you're going to see exactly what they're thinking and looking, and that's your call list for the day. Also, how can I prepare my home to maximize my listings? These are really great questions, but we also let them ask their own question. Maybe they have something else to ask.
Yeah, that feature has been one of the things that has been awesome to engage with the homeowners, because they're reaching out with information that they actually want instead of just calling you randomly. They're able to specifically send a question that you can reach out to. So if you have to find the answer before you go to them, or if you have to do some research, you can do that preemptively before giving them a call, which is a great, time saver and information. The more information you have, the easier it is. So.
Absolutely right. You're empowering your customers, your clients, your consumers, your family, your friends. You're empowering them with information so that they do feel comfortable to reach out and to ask you important questions like, should I sell now? I mean, I don't have to tell everybody what that email's worth. Um, Such a great opportunity to connect. But now it goes down here. We talked a little bit about that empowering. Homebot is designed to educate. I know a lot of times we get caught up in our industry lingo. The consumer has no idea what we're talking about, and they don't want to feel stupid. So they might not ask those important questions. Well, now we're going to show them. There you go. This is how your net worth is calculated. And then in this section here, based on what your client's situation is, it's going to show them what's important now. What are the top 3 things they should be looking at? And in this, they might be able to save a little bit of money, but over here, 3 strong selling signals. And then over in this section here, they have built enough equity. Maybe now's the time to either upgrade, get a bigger house, or, buy that condo on the beach and downgrade. But most importantly, it puts you in front of them. Now in this section, green is good, red is bad. Teaches them about interest and how it adds up. And then we have this nice little refi module. And, I know most of our audience today is real estate professionals. And you think, well, why would you care about a refi if you're a real estate professional? Well, because it's very simple. If a client reaches out to Ryan and says, hey, I'm only going to stay in the house 6 months to a year, should we refi? Ryan's going to learn more and then probably suggest that he not refi, but he's able to put his real estate partners in front of them immediately. So now there's that nurturing process. And when it comes time to list the home, everything's already in place.
Yeah, we actually had that happen about a month ago, where somebody reached out and just said, how do I sell my house? And it was like, okay, very easy to make that transition, right? And so even as a lender, obviously we value those connections as well, and that information coming to us, because then it allows us to help out our real estate agents and real estate partners. So
yeah, absolutely. Homebot is definitely a value add to the consumer, but it's also a value add to strengthening those relationships between the lender and the real estate professional, providing insight and how can we help our people. So here, I know we've all been through those moments at the closing table where you have to have them sign the amortization schedule. Well, here's a great, pay a little extra, it goes a long way. And then it teaches them why paying extra is an easy way to build their equity position. And then down in this section, once they've achieved 20% or 30% equity, these modules will show up. Now this just teaches them, hey, you've built enough equity and there's your video. Hey, you probably could get a bigger house with that equity. And we're gonna go into that at the end of our live video here, just to give you kind of a teaser on what we're gonna talk about on our next live video. So down here, I love this little section because it really gets the consumer to start thinking like a true real estate investor. Now, we don't house any financials or credit. All of the information is a matter of public record. But this is just saying, hey, don't go on a $15,000 equity vacation. Why don't we use that to add more livable space so that when you go to sell your home, you maximize your net profit? But there you are. In these call to action buttons, there's over 62 of them all throughout the Homebot digest. So they have the opportunity to ask you those questions whenever they're thinking of them. And then down here, nice Airbnb tool. If you're in an area that supports the Airbnb model, or if you want to work with real estate investors, this is a great opportunity to educate them. And this is powered by AirDNA. It powers sites like Airbnb and VRBO. So this information is going to be pretty accurate depending on the condition of the home. And you can see every time I've hit that pink button, you're immediately notified. What I love about that is you can be getting your oil change or sitting in the car line or just whatever. You're going to get a text message that said, hey, your client wants to know if they should sell. Pick up the phone. That's a great opportunity for you to connect with them and help them.
One thing we've been doing when we get those triggers and stuff like that is sending videos to the client to engage them as well, which puts, again, it puts your face in front of them. And with the video, you're able to kind of build an evergreen process where, you've got that video kind of pre-made if you want to. Obviously, the personalized ones make a little bit more engagement, but if you've got those evergreen processes, then you can send those out to the clients when you get, so if this happens, then you send this video, and it really like reinforces your process and pulls them in even faster and even easier.
Ryan, I absolutely love that. So you just gave me an idea for one of our live videos. Let's do a scripting workshop. Let's show people how to make their scripts so that they can have videos and use them, whether it's in Homebot or out on social media, and just start helping them. Great idea. Here we are at the bottom of the digest, and this has all of your information, but then right here, sharing is caring. Instead of trying to figure out somebody that you closed 5 years ago, is now the time to call them. This is a great way to connect with them. You've provided value with the Homebot Digest. And when they say, thank you so much, I love this, hey, feel free to share this with your friends and family. They'll start getting a free Homebot report as well. And those will go back into your admin account so that now you can start nurturing them. There's also ways that you can do contests about referral business, all kinds of different ideas that Ryan would be more than happy, or myself, to help you with. So now we've reviewed the Homebot Digest. You can see what your homeowners are receiving every month, the opportunity for them to connect with you. So it takes the salesperson out of your title and makes you that trusted advisor. Now, next week, or is it going to be in 2 weeks? I think we've got it scheduled for 2 weeks. Up to you, Ryan. We can always do a quick one and pop in here. But we're going to show you when your homeowner wants to start their search and why this is huge important, because all buyers in this market today are current homeowners. This right here adds them to the buyer's experience. And that's what we're going to review next week. Some really smart, investor-grade, intelligent tools to help educate those buyers on what a buyer's market is and a seller's market. Well, that's all for now.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to review the buyer side. I haven't really explored it all that much. And I know that the agents that I'm currently partnered with, I don't believe they have this part set up. So that will be awesome next week. We did have one comment, and I think it was from Jana saying good morning. So she says hello.
Hi.
But yeah, so like I said, this is a tool that honestly, we've been so just set it and forget it with it, and you can engage as much as you want to. And obviously, the more you engage, the better value it provides to your teams and to your systems and all of that. But I mean, really, like even if you didn't want to use it as a tool to follow up and reach out, I mean, just the value that it provides. I mean, I look at mine every single month. Like I set myself up in there and I look at mine, and just like starts thinking and gets your mind thinking of different ways to utilize, one of your greatest assets. And with us as financial professionals, I mean, that sign behind you, that 83% of homeowners, retirement comes from their home equity. There you go. When I saw that stat, that's crazy to me, right? Like we have to do better as a financial industry to help our clients realize that like the house is not, like the house can be used as an asset. The house is something that you're paying for to set yourself up for the future and to be able to use it now versus, having your kids sell your house when you pass away. That's just, it's something that is I'm very passionate about and very, like, I really enjoy that. So finding and utilizing Homebot as a tool was one of the best things, that I've done in my business. And I really haven't explored 90% of what it's able to do. So,
that's great. That's great, Ryan, because not only are we going to be just educating the audiences out there on what's available to help them connect personally with their clients, with the consumer, but this is also going to help you learn some more tips and tricks and tools and ways to leverage Homebot. It's just amazing the results that I get, that I hear from the other Homebot loan officers and real estate professionals. Just makes me happy. When when you're growing your business and you're helping the consumer, it's just a great place to be.
Yeah, and utilizing it, continuing down that line of educating people. Once we're such a transactional business so often, right? And the people that are really, really good in our business are the people that follow up after the sale closes, and the people that continue to educate their clients. They don't just do the transaction and then move on. And the way I look at it, like the most expensive piece of acquiring customers is acquiring the customer, right? So then once you get them into your system and you've worked with them before, they already trust you to make and help them make decisions. So why not utilize a tool like Homebot to be able to get out there and have somebody else do the work, but you get to educate your client, right? That's my favorite part is with all the finance, like that, like I said, the financial piece is so important to me, and having Homebot doing that for me it's invaluable.
Yep. You're so right. Educating the consumer, the people, that's huge. And staying in front of them month after month, getting the client, that's the hard part, because you're trying to do all these different marketing things, but keeping them, that's the easy part. And I'll tell you, I just bought a house 7 months, haven't heard from the lender's builder or the builder's lender since. Couldn't tell you his name.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you his name. And so it does hold true. You need to provide value as well as your expertise. You guys probably know more about those people than they know about themselves. So it's just a natural fit to stay in front of them with information that they truly care about. And that's the information that Homebot provides.
Definitely. Awesome. Well, if you are interested in Homebot, you can connect with either one of us. Obviously I have access to Lisa, and Lisa has access to me. So, I'd love to partner with any agents that are looking for a follow-up. I would gladly sponsor, and we can talk about, Lisa can talk to you more about how the sponsorship part works. But, this, like I said, this is something we're using. It's something that's been amazing, and that's why I wanted to bring it to all of my agent friends and show something that's so valuable. And it's not, I promise you, agents, it is not expensive for you if you partner with a lender. And so you should definitely reach out. It's something that you can add to your business. And it's not going to take that much time, really, as long as you have a list of the people that you know and the people that you have done business with. Homebot does all the work for you, and it's awesome. So let me know if you have any questions. Let Lisa know, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.